Bang spike going to be going down here from Jonah P. No way to try to dissuade that here for now. Shot across, Jogamo going to get tagged up down to 45. Swing onto the corner, trying to utilize that frenzy, but nearly gets spammed out, and as he swings, OMEN is there to collect. A 3v5 now for the retake. VALORANT able to find one, finds two. Mako does put him down. Bring a good, strong amount of damage here on the side of DRX. Everybody low. The base in now and freeing. Able to collect one there on the Trent. Now it's down to lead. Finds the two, but the defuse is already in. DRX take away the pistol.
That was oh so close, but I love DRX's game plan here.
Still thrown up over the top. Gonna get the spot there. Looks like they still want to try to engage on this position, and Jogamo able to go ahead and find him despite the paranoia. And that's gonna be a weapon collected. Spam flies through. Mako able to barrel stuff to find one, but does get taken down. That leads the player advantage still here to the side of G2. Doesn't eat any damage, puts a little bit back there in kind, and actually finds himself an elimination. Looking for the second, but can't draw down the classic, but the damage is still dealt. 2 HP here on Fring.
30 seconds left.
So gonna be so difficult. Yeah, Fring just so low on health there.
That instantly the pop flash the spot, and there's the spray down. Jogamo with 3 gets G2 on the board.
The right decisions to be making.
Pop flash gets the Trent is there, able to play anti, and he guns down both duelists. Now the drone around the corner, getting the spot here on Mako. He doesn't manage to hold his own for one, but he's gonna be stunned here into the corner, blinded up and taken down. Trent with a 3K. This pendulum swing of round wins. Right back in the G2's favor. He snaps on for Bane's head and now is on for an ace, but Fring is not looking to give him the opportunity. Time's getting away from him, but VALORANT finds a critical opening. Doesn't know what that B site would be primed for the taking. Instead, he's going to rotate back around and try to get this entry here onto the C side of Fring. Does get spotted, sprayed out of the corner. Quick pivots here from Baines. He tries to get back into position. The time starting to tick. They go across. Getting ready to come through, and Jonah P. fast on the jump. Is able to find Bane with a second to spare, and now comes down to Mako to see if he can clutch this up. Spots the first, gets the headshot, but he's down to 32. Watch them run. He's gonna TP all the way across over towards Waterfall. It's pretty much his only recourse that he has available to him, and I don't think he's gonna read VALORANT out here at main. He does not. He gets taken down the timeout, does not find the conversion. G2 will stretch the lead by 2 rounds as VALORANT gets the crowd going. Clear the haunt, the Prowler to check. Jogamo just trying to swing out a little bit wider. The reveal's gonna be found, but Mako playing back rubble. Just doesn't have the cover there. Actually really enabled Jogamo to get on that angle, so he ends up getting taken down. Trent now falling low, and Flashback posted up outside of B, finds one, finds two, and puts the spike down on the floor. The swing in, this time Jonah P. Not gonna be able to find the value off the Yod, and DRX suddenly look like they have woken up off the back of that timeout call. Flashback just gonna go sprinting forward to try to scout everything out. Seems like he's seen plenty. There's VALORANT just TPing in. They just can't hear a damn thing. Fring gonna be struck down the plant now, getting ready to come through. Bane clearing the haunt, swinging in, and Jogamo has his number. Flashback frantically, looking for anything that he can get with this operator in hand. With the spot on the one, but now Jogamo looking to close the gap, swings forward. And I think he saw Mako, but Mako will be able to find that kill, but now finds himself in a 1v3. Has it at the ready, has the spot here on the Fring. Quick exit here around the corner, and Flashback dead to VALORANT's hands. Didn't even really need the jump at all. I'm going to get caught with Util. As the Steel Garden now going to be invested. Stop that spike from going down. Well, shorties in hand. VALORANT here around the corner. Looking for that first one, but it's going to be Fring. Finding himself a third as Leap also does get taken down. The 4K now coming green. Fring. One bullet has to get the reload. It's on for the ace. And all 3 players are forward here on the site. Prowler gets the scout onto one. The close angle from the counter to spam. It's going to be Bane to take it away. Paranoia at the moment on this line. Not going to be connecting here on Mako, so he's able to find the first, tucks back into back sight. Out to safety. Hyunmin's there for the covering fire. Flashback as well, getting involved. A lock on from Hyunmin, able to find Leaf, and now he's down to Jogamo in a 1v3. Frenzy in hand can certainly deal some damage. Finds the first. Hyunmin low, but Jogamo lower. It's tagged down to 10, and Bane still there on that flank. Will be able to put him down. It's going to be another pistol going the way of DRX. Looks up, will be able to find Bane, drops down, salvos there at his feet. He's able to avoid it, but Jogamo finds the first, and Mako, none the wiser, taken down from behind! As now it's just Free, frantically spraying and praying, but his prayers are not going to be answered! Oh, that's going to be a spot there on Mako now. You can see it. Identifying factor is Jonah P. Re-swings back into Drake. 2 kills going to be cleaned up, finds himself a third as well. Spring will be able to deny the exit from Jogamo, trying to see if they can try to recover this spike. Spring now has been taken down. It's all on Mako. Does manage to find the pen shot. They get the punish here onto the Odin, so spike now going to be recovered. Gonna face in towards backside. And Trent ends up getting timings. The 3K so far. Guardian v Guardian, the armor advantage. A swap of the weapons now. Mako gets the Phantom. Goes for the tap. He's holding it to half, and Mako is back! A Red Bull clutch on the biggest stage! Getting back and getting an immense amount of damage there onto Mako. Takes him to 43, and Trent on the peek out from stairs. The catch on the Jogamo, they're at drop, but no one's pushing forward, no one's scaling to really try to take him down. Presence now known, finds the shot, Hyunmin dead, a 2v4 to try to extend the map here for DRX. Now, the 1v4, Bane completely, utterly screwed as the util dump goes his way. Had Valorant not killed him, the Armageddon certainly would have. The defuse is in, and G2 claimed victory here on their map, Pick a Lotus. Spike for now, gonna be planted. His flashback does manage to find one. Will eventually look to clear this, and nearly does get caught on the timing. Flash gonna be sent through the frenzy up close. Able to find the kill, he's seen a good amount of damage. He's coming, looks for a second if he's able to find it. Joining in alongside flashback. Jogamo has been spotted. It's going to be flashback to collect the third and finals. DRX will go 3 for 3 on the pistols. See the fall away here from Jonah P. And Hyunmin up and over the top is able to catch Leaf there. Off guard. Drone going for the push forward. Jogamo able to find one, but Mako is there to trade it back. A 3v3 now. But Hyunmin, he might just find a godlike timing, but time is now starting to run out. But there they are, out into the open forum. Trent the counter swing will be able to peel it back, bringing it to the 1v1. An idea of his position, taps it, Mako on the swing, cannot find the kill. Site's still not yet quite taken. Jonah P drops down, plants his feet, and finds a belter of a shot. Wow. Spot, Valen still thriving. Cosmic Divide now going to be invested. Bane watching this drop here from Jonah P, needing to note that potential flank up from mid. Mako just going to be looking to dodge the Armageddon, TPing past it. Does manage to do so. Hyunmin finds Leaf, swing in the corner. Mako has the kill. Hyunmin has the flank. And now it's another 1v1. Wall not going to have too much longer, but quick push back. And with a classic at hand, Trent cannot find it. Final pulse going through. Does manage to get a tag. Jogamo going to be taken low, but Spring going to be taken down. Valen in with the kill. The flash connecting. Hyunmin eliminated with flashback, trying to fight back. Probably going to be good for the one. Now just down to Bane and Mako, both playing here from main. The Cosmic Divide here in their face. Gets a jump on the one, finds a second for the defuse. It's just being stuck, and they cannot get there fast enough. The round win goes their way. G2 finally able to double up on the board. With that Vandal, Paranoia then sailing. Jogamo finding the first. Sends out a flash to try to delay the flood. Re-peeks in for another kill. That's Bane now taken down. And he holds the line. Swap the weapon, gonna be heard. Leaf gets the spot out, gets the kill. Jogamo gets the final. 8-4 at the half. G2 rescuing this as much as they possibly can. Will be allowed to just go ahead and get away with that one, basically for free. Clear the recon. Leaf now on that flank, able to find one. Green gonna be taken down. The push forward, Mako dealt with. Valen goes for this reload, re-swings onto the corner, but Hyunmin gets the better of him with a ghost in the hand, but damage gonna be suffered. Final salvo gonna be sent. Util basically expended here from the side of G2. The defuse getting started. Hyunmin tries to chase forward, but the defuse from the half cannot come in. A triple from Jonah P will get G2 their first pistol win here in this series. Paranoia to try to delay. Mako, however, gonna get ping revealed, and now the Hunter Shoot's gonna be coming through, but it doesn't even matter. He's already dead. Jogamo's just found him. Pop flash up and over the top, and flashback cannot find a damn thing as Jonah P gets Bane and Bring. Suddenly he's the last one standing. Post plant. Util has been so clean here for G2. Paranoia not going to be connecting on the Jogamo. Still here on high, but loses out the fight. Bane able to find one. Play advantage. Now equalize. Leaf puts down Bring. Jonah P able to tuck back, avoiding that saturate. Mako coming up with one, but Hyunmin now gone. Leaf continues to be an absolute thorn in their side. On top of this spike, DRX need to get on this ASAP. Flashback does provide some covering fire, but the delay from the side of G2 is just looking far too clean. Mako playing forward, the defuse being held. He's frantically praying for it, but Valen will deny. 9 to 8, no one left standing, but G2 are out in front. Doorway, the salvo to break it open, and Leaf be able to find another kill here in mid. Valorant's still gonna be there, but no, gets displaces. Hyunmin finds one. Trent on the hunt, looking for Hyunmin. Gets the readjust, gets the headshot, but cannot get that kill.
There they are.
Now down to Jonah P. Worry about the camera, revealed, and Flashback has the timing from on high. The win streak finally gonna be broken here by DRX. Freeing, just trying to cheat forward, tucks back around the backside once again. Jogamo goes up and over the top, and Flashback's there for the covering fire. Finds the opening kill. Turn on the peak, finishing the job. The Cypher now gone. Mask goes in. There's Flashback, looking for the spot out, and Bane lays off a bit well, but Trent is still there to try to bail them out. Spotted, repositions, goes up and over the top. The Hunter's Fury now going to be sent in here for the side of Jonah P. Spike going to be dropped down onto the floor. Hyunmin arriving, finding, killing. Leaf down, dead. Hyunmin gets the headshot. And DRX are now up to map point, one away from sending us the distance. Double salvo is already going to be sent as Jogamo on the peak. Spotting two there at backside. Hyunmin just plays the timing, takes a shot, and Leaf gets taken out of the equation. Hyunmin here. Snaps on, shutting down Jonah. Convergent path's now going to be coming through. Trent going to be caught by this one. Stuck here around the corner, trying to get that crosshair set up, but Hyunmin just does not swing wide enough. And now it's all down to Jogamo, and he cannot find it. 13 to 10, DRX persevere to push this all the way to bind. It's going to be refracting all the way back through, doesn't it? Get the opportunity to try to go for that peak as Jogamo just going to be hounded down. Trent will fight back for one. Towards combat, clears out that clone. Jonah P opens up hookah. Spring goes down, but Flashback here drops the spike now.
Thought about in the corner, Haunt to check close.
Swing out, and Hyunmin great for the one tap. Valen needing to pull off some incredible heroics, but just doesn't have the health to do it. DRX will continue to maintain dominance here in the pistols. Hunt's looking for a little bit more, finds Mako. We'll have to go here for the exit. Peels out, but it's right in front of Bane, who's able to go ahead and shut him down. Mako at the same time, steady here on the site, puts himself a second, and sprays down for the 4K. Gonna be putting that mask on immediately. The wall segment's gonna be broken down. As there's the spot out, Hyunmin just swoops in. He's able to find the spike planter, but doesn't keep himself alive. Push out, Valen with a great shot, is able to find Flashback through the smoke. Just the pistol to try to make this happen. Leaf gonna be known. Balance position as well, noted. As Mako holds his own for one, looks for the second, runs out of bullets though, and Leaf on the peak is able to find Freeing, so the fuse not held to half quite just yet. Valen swoops in, finds it, and confirms the Mastercard thrifty with a 3K.
Oh man, what a win for G2. That one was a difference maker.
Oh, and Flashback! What a shot! Unbelievable as Leaf is just not allowed to do anything! Some more damage going to be taken. Snakebite to try to slow up the approach here. Spring has him lined up. A damn near collat. As Valen's the last one standing. And not for very long. A flawless round as DRX continue on their march. Clears the clone, spot on the Bane, but Alt not going to be able to get the grab. He's now coming in, Valen. Able to cook Flashback, finds him there with a molly. Quick turn though. Bane covering fire, keeps him protecting the Armageddon, pushes him forward, and Bane gets the shutdown on the Leaf. Chaos ensues here on the site as Hyunmin catching a glimpse, sending a saturate. Re-swings looking for Valen, but cannot make it happen. Now it all comes down to Mako. 1v2 to try to clutch it up. Sends out the molly, but now his position very much known. The molly is a little bit too late, but he finds the first headshot. Valen going to be struck down. Looks to try to clear out the barrier mesh. And he gets him! Jonah P! Shut down as Mako is indomitable! Another clutch! Another 10-2 half! Mako tucked into the corner. Headshot going to be found by Valen. Gets the spray down. Hyunmin eliminated. Mako looking for one. Will be able to find it. Leaf going to be struck down, but Jogamo quick to reply. Maintains a player advantage here for the side of G2. Leaf now making his way over. Valen finds himself another. Wow. Great right click. Flashback down to 51. The hold the half, and Bane going down ensures the victory here for G2. Coming alive. And they so desperately need it.
I'll find you.
Just gotta find your moments here as DRX. Oh, and that's one.
The hunt revealed. Jogamo greeting for the orb. Flank is going to be coming through, rather a rotation. Hyunmin hits the floor, but Trent is going to be taken down. Mako able to find Jonah P. VALORANT able to avoid the C's. Here's the dropout, gets the transition. Bane gonna be taken down, and Mako is there. Pen shot through the tube. Real weapons able to be recovered. Swing onto this corner, and Freeing will find the headshot. DRX not allowing for that bonus conversion. Conversion path's gonna be going through. Orbital strike looking for a catch. VALORANT backpedaling, able to avoid that one, but it's gonna be Jonah P. Dead off the river splashback, gets himself into the side, finds VALORANT, gets the spray! Chocobo gonna be good for one, but as he makes his exit with that quick kill gate crash, it goes all the way back across the opposite side of the map. Now into a 3v2 as DRX look to try to bring this to its conclusion, and G2 look to try to keep their tournament lives going, but Hyunmin finds Leaf. It's just Chocobo, and he cannot make it happen! 13-7, DRX will not be denied! Guaranteed once again, the 5th, 6th finish, if not more! Mako said knock you out, and DRX did just that!
Unbelievable. Hard to imagine that we're saying goodbye to G2 this early in the Champions.